Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They're going to run the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down here for this offense. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. No huddle now for the offense. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete, a full down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Fighting him off. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for a touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he'll be stopped short. The lead is still 6. Remember that decision. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Play action here on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaking through defenders. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The back's got it on the pitch. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution of the option. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown. Tie. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll try the option play here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. First down and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Here's the option play. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Boy, second and forever. Everyone in the stadium is expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's complete downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line, and the defense wraps him up.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Goes it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to extend the play. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Important second down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man, has the first down. Touchdown, Wolverines. Will take the lead in the second half. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Well,
There's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on a two-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So
he's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they'll stop him short of the line of gain. Second down after that run in the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Michigan. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Direct snap to the back. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you
get the fuck out of here, Eli. Get out of here.
News the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Wolverines churn out another first down. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A gain makes it second and medium. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Try to run it with the option. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll run the option. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
Michigan 28, Alabama 26.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Sacked on heavy pressure there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right here. Fights through a tackle.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Runs through the defender.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And it comes down to this, a moment in this place kicker's life. His team trailing in the final minute, a chance to put them on top. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And now another kneel down to try to set up the game-winning field goal attempt. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with